Ms. Lesko is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to strike the last word.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A friend of mine from across the aisle said, and I'm paraphrasing, that Republicans are clinging on to our old fossil fuel ideas. Well, you know, we're for all of the above energy, including renewable energy, solar, wind, nuclear, natural gas, but we want the electricity on. Unlike what's happening in Europe and in California, we actually do not want blackouts. I mean, I actually want lights and air conditioning, and that's why I think it's responsible to pursue solar and wind as we are in Arizona, but we can't just do such a rush like some of my Democrat colleagues are proposing we do. You know, with the sky-high energy prices that we are all familiar with, you would think that the Biden administration would take action to lower energy prices for all of us by unleashing American energy independence as we were under the prior administration. Instead of correcting the mistakes, the Biden administration has continued to push for this rush for just solar and wind, and it's not realistic. The administration seems to be emulating the model that California has adopted.
Who else is looking at it?
And that is shutting down power generation stations that use proven energy sources in favor of just green sources. As you may recall recently,
The things that help
Ms.
sustain
Lesko,
now, those who are helping
could I-
then are now before you get here. I don't know if
I
you've
think
got
it's
donors
Mr.
that can-
Hudson, but
that can write checks to the NRCC.
all right, could you mute yourself? Thank you.
Yeah,
You know,
but they're sucking all the money out.
could, Mr. Hudson, you have to mute yourself because we can hear your conversation. All right, Ms. Lesko, will you continue?
sure. As everyone will recall, Governor Gavin Newsom from California signed an executive order recently prohibiting new passenger vehicles from being manufactured that use gasoline. But then I thought it was very ironic and sadly comical when just days later, the same California governor said, oh, please do not use too much electricity. In fact, during prime time, don't charge those same electric vehicles that we're going to mandate that you have. I mean, that's the problem, folks. Everybody's for solar, wind, conservation, renewable energy. The problem is that the problem is you can't rush to it. And that's why I am for all of the above energy solutions. And certainly the one thing that President Biden could do right now to help lower gasoline prices is unleash American energy. This is what's happening under the Trump administration. We were energy independent, but instead President Biden goes to Venezuela, he goes to OPEC, and he begs them to produce more oil. This is insanity, folks. Let's help Americans and put America first. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you. Anyone else want to speak on this House resolution? Okay, we'll move to a recorded vote. A recorded vote is ordered. Those in favor?